and I'm going to send it over to our good friend Alex Shaw, who is holding it down in Corden, where those firefighters are making it happen in a big way. Hey, Alex.
Hey, Karma, I'm here with the Georgetown Fire Department, and they brought their own banner that they made right up here up top. Very cool. And now I'm talking with firefighter Allison. Now, how did things go this year for fundraising?
Things went amazing. Everybody, the turnout was just spectacular. So
that's great. That's fantastic to hear. You have a list of donations you'd like to read?
I do. I have check donations and the in memory of. I have quite a few, and I apologize if I mispronounce anyone's name. So I'm going to start with Rebecca Clifton. She said, "Thank you for showing Georgetown Fire Department your appreciation with your donation." Beth and Douglas Falkenberg in honor of Caitlin Hobbs. And we had $50 donations from Sarah and Raymond Stith, Carolyn and Roy Metzmeyer in memory of Joan Bierling and Henry Bradford, Victoria and Glenn Gagel, Nancy and David Riley, Francis and Charles Unkelbach, Gary Steele, Teresa Sharon, Susan and Mark Ringenberg, Amy and Keith Whitaker, William Houghton in memory of Sally, Doug, and Linda, Monica and Albert Jenkins, Linda and James Snelling Jr., Lucy and William Franklin in honor of Georgetown firefighters, Pamela Davis in memory of Catherine Summers, Eileen and Mary Martin in memory of cousin Carl Sears. Had a $75 donation from Donald, Danny, and Marlene Gaither in memory of Delmar Gaither. $100 donations from Pamela and Amos Speck, Mary and R.D. Carter, Dorothy Gibson and Michelle Hayworth, Sandra Gertz, Linda and Charles Mitchell, Diana and Stuart Coleman, Mary Jane and Ronald Flick, Tammy and David Pierce, Margaret and Bruce Callum, Marlena Skaggs and Marla Tomes, Megan and Mark Gerlach, Lori Shea and Douglas Green, Cynthia and Thomas Biebelhauser in memory of Rose Carlton, Carrie and Jason Simlar in honor of Ava Simlar, Cynthia and Gregory Burns in honor of granddaughter Kelsey Burns, Maria and Douglas Dodge, Cynthia and Jay Stillman, Raymond John's Company, Peggy and Bill Emmons, Beverly and Herbert Siebert, Rosemary and David Cruz, Donna and John Turpin, $150 from Mary and Michael Bauer, Jim and Mary Vaughn, Devin Rainbow, Dr. Boyd Sanders. $200 donations were from Kenneth Sprecher of Sprecher Automotive, Teresa Loftus, Melissa and Donald Lott in memory of Mary Jean Glaze and Chester and Mickey Lott. $300 donation from Judith Wheatley in memory of Joe Wheatley. And a $500 donation from Loftus Self-Service, also known as Jackson Stuff, and Herrick Group also.
Wonderful. And there were some more as well?
Actually, I would like to thank the donations from the local businesses, Donut Frenzy, Raymond John's Company, Dr. Boyd Sanders, Kenneth Sprecher of Sprecher Automotive, Loftus Self-Service, and Harriet Insurance for $500. We would also like to thank the food vendors that donated food for the firefighters and volunteers. That was graciously provided by State Street Chick-fil-A, Clarksville, Texas Roadhouse, Floyd Knobs Beef O'Brady's, Highlander Point Domino's, Georgetown Cash Saver, Floyd Knobs Papa John's, New Albany White Castle, and Georgetown Bowman's B3Q Barbecue. The firefighters and the volunteers say thank you for all of your food donations. Special thanks and gratitude go out to the Georgetown firefighters who stood in the heat for hours at our roadblocks. Some of them look a little bit like lobsters now. Walked miles and miles, door to door, drove around letting the children in the community check out the fire trucks, all in the name of Crusade for Children. Thank you to all of our family and friends and community volunteers that we had that also came out and walked and stood and counted. We would like to thank the Georgetown Drive-In. Special thanks to the Georgetown Boy Scout Troop 4025 who came out and helped this year. They are also raising money right now themselves to send some of the troops to Sea Base in Key West, and they came out and were a huge help for us. Also, I would like to show great thanks and appreciation. I don't think we can say thank you enough to the Hope from Harper Foundation, #ChoosJoy. This is David Elster and Julie Steyer, and I'm going to give them a minute to talk about Hope from Harper.
Go ahead, sir.
Hi, thank you so much for the opportunity to be here with you. A little bit about Hope from Harper. Hope from Harper is a foundation that was just recently founded in honor of Georgetown resident Harper Wenneman, who unfortunately passed away in December from Wilms tumor, which is a form of pediatric cancer. Hope from Harper Foundation was founded and created to help local children and their families going through their treatments for pediatric cancer, as well as to help find cures wherever they may be in the world for pediatric cancer. Brought along Julie Steyer, who is one of her nurses, and I'd like to introduce you to Julie.
Hi, Julie.
Just on behalf of the Wenneman family, we'd like to say thanks for the Georgetown Fire Department for allowing them to be a part of this. Today would have been Harper's 10th birthday, so this is kind of a big deal for her.
All right, well, thank you very much. And just like this is for Harper, you know, this is such a wonderful day. It's all for the children. Thank you all so much for being with us. Do we have a grand total?
We do. I also want to, if you take a look at the Hope from Harper, it's hopefromharper.com, or the Georgetown Fire Department Facebook page, you will see pictures of how incredible the relationship was with Harper Wenneman and her family. And we all choose joy, right? Okay. I would also like, we talk about the large donations, but I want to just reiterate again how much every penny counts. And I want to give out a special thank you to Teresa Frazier and her granddaughters, Sophia, Phoenix, Paige, and Caden, who came to the station and proved with a huge jar that every penny counts. So thank you girls so much. And we want to thank the Georgetown community who donated a total of
$29,136.86.
which tops our total last year. Woo! Thank you!
All right. You want to pour the money?
All right, let's pour it, guys.
Go ahead.
This one's for Harper. Here, get this one. Get this one.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And before we send this back to you, I just want to take a moment to appreciate this man's mustache. Right here. How long have you had this?
About 2 years.
2 years? Oh my goodness. This is a mustache for charity, everyone. It's wonderful. All right. Thank you all again so much. Thank you so much. I'm going to send it back to you to the station.